think that's enough of that for now.
Oh! Yeah, I'm back on the next one. It's the last one. I did not expect that. I was going to do an intro, but you know, here we are.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Huh? Was I just insane the whole time?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
No. I don't know what's going on, my good sir.
Hurry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
You could start with what?
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready. This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in the room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination.
Oh.
These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back.
So this was a
I know
coma
how
fever
difficult this
dream?
must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
I want to look into the eye.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
I gotta do this again? Oh, what is this? Fatal accident. Two cars that crashed involving a head-on collision. Oh. Wilson Police Department road traffic accident file report. Oh, interesting. Oh, not even close.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Oh.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23.
Do I have to put in these things?
Type in the numbers, James.
So fatal accident, empty whiskey, and out of control?
12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F
What was the last
12.
one?
19 86 23
Out of control.
04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
Well,
19
I guess it's capital sensitive.
04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
Or spell everything correctly.
19,
Accidents with 2 C's. You got that.
04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86
Nope, still. What the fuck do I gotta type in on this shit?
04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Maybe it's 20F
This
dash.
is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
Shit.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19.
Okay, got it.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM.
It's not like it. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Oh. This doesn't make sense to you. Step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision. All of your episodes were recorded to this tape. This is the 4th. It's definitely chapter 4. Driving home, don't have that 5th pint. First steps to recovery. Tense up, something else is here. Oh.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Oh my. Ooh, a key. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. Oh. You spent most waking moments in here. The only video they have, some horror compilation, trash. I don't know. I'm having fun with this game. Oh. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there's no detail here. Details are in the darkest parts of my memory, my friend. You never know where you're gonna end up. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Okay, I don't like that at all. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. Don't tell me that shit. Look, man, I got two major fears. Skitty scuddery things and fucking mannequins. So as long as it's neither one of those, you're gonna have to try your luck next time. Feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Bitch feelings.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Come on.
Joules. 10.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Can I turn this on?
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Oh, almost there.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Amp up the juice.
Come on, 360, hurry.
I can't twist the knob any faster. I lied. Oh, perfect.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? Seems we have a pulse.
Can't keep this man down.
We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please. Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please. A drill, please.
My drill's on.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Got it. Got myself my own cranial lobotomy here. Oh, shit. Well, I'm back at the abandoned house. Oh. Oh. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full, you're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There is a door to the hall. Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. Go to door. Go to hallway. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up all through. The party is firmly downstairs. Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen! I must know what's in utility room. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. I'll eat it. I'll spell that right. Hog roast. Hog roast. Maybe later. Aw. Look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Look at wall. Look at writing. Look at Jen. Your sister's calling you over to talk. Talk to Jen. She's too far away. The room is too loud. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get Jen a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. Tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. I need that. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Drink. You pouring down our drink, anything to move the night along. Okay, so anyway, go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks a collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Look at bottle. It's a gift from Dad, I think. There is a card next to it. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Some were so proud of you and everything you have achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Go to Dad. Leave bottle. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. I don't like where this is going. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Thank Dad. Tells you he's proud of you and you go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Dad? Oh, okay, look around. Busy and noisy, we'll need to find somewhere quieter. Go to hallway. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hallway. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. What? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Help, Jen! Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Help, Jen! Help your fucking sister!
I'm
What
sorry,
the fuck?
I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Ooh. Oof. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. No! I'm drunk, no! No, I can't drive you home. No. 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 You're gonna make driving drunk is not a good thing. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Okay. Look at Jen. She's waiting patiently for that ride home you have promised her. Drive Jen home. Talk to Jen. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. Go get keys. Find keys. Look around. Go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Where the fuck are my keys? Grab keys. Look around. Where the fuck are the keys? Need to look for them. They must be in either the kitchen. Oh, come on. Okay. Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living? I'm walking drunk at this point. I don't know. The living room has such a more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Look around. Coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look for keys. Okay, search coats. Search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Nice. Go to hallway. Keys in hand, you head back to the hallway. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No, I don't care. I don't care how fucked up you are. Don't fucking drink and drive. Go to bed. Don't drink and drive. Go outside. Cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits in the front of the house. Okay, there's fucking snow and you're drinking and driving. Oh my dear God. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Look at note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you're enjoying your break. You'll need to fire up the generator and round back to get power and lights on. Also found something for you in the attic." Start car. Tried to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding keys. Oh, this game's just completely telling you you're fucking drunk and you shouldn't be doing this. Use key. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into ignition. Okay, one, if you're fucked up enough that you can't take your key and put it in ignition, you should not fucking be driving the damn car. Turn the key in the ignition, the car roars to life. Take Jen home. Drive car. Car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. You very hastily release the handbrake. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway. Like a first-time driver, I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a juncture. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Go right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Wait, Jen. Ask Jen She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left, of course it's left. Go left. Turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
I'm yelling at you, crazy sister. Strange, there is a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Slow down! Try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights emerge with your car.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over! James!
Pull over! Ah, no.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car, your world is upside down, your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spilling into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Help Jen! Can't do anything for her right now. You need to get yourself. You need to help yourself. Get out of the car. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Unbuckle the seatbelt. With seatbelt. Well, fucking unplace it. Alright, there we go. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of your car. Help Jen. Get out of car. Squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey in your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at distance. Help Jen. Throw whiskey. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Put whiskey down. Well, that's not smart thinking, James, is it? They will eventually find it there and will link it to you. Oh, you don't tell me don't fucking tell me I have to give the fucking ball. Okay, thank God. What the fuck am I supposed to do with the goddamn whiskey? Well, that's not smart thinking, James. What the fuck am I supposed to do with the whiskey? Look at note. No, always changing. Now reads, get through this, James. Don't care if you want to or not. Drink whiskey. Pour out whiskey. Go to side of car. Blue car. Go to blue car. Smash window. Go to Jen. Open door. Blue car door. Blue car! Open other car door. Open your car door. What the fuck do you mean? Go to blue car. Go to your car. How the fuck do I fix it? Huh? 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 Unjam door. Force open door. Okay. Open other blue car door. Holy shit. I put whiskey in blue car. Oh, okay, that fucking worked. The lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the thrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surrounds you, illuminating the crash site. In the darkness behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Walk towards figure. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Look at figure. The silhouette is a police officer in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Walk to figure. Walk to officer. Go to police officer. Okay. As you approach the man, the pulsing lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me.
What?
That accident. That poor man. Me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
Okay. Is he just gonna follow me?
Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
I can't handle the
It
truth.
has to end, James. Do you not understand?
Darn you brain hemorrhages.
This episode you're having must come to an end. Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, shit. That was actually really interesting. It's like the brain damage he suffered from the accident and the guilt of what he did made him have these false memories, and finally he just had to come to the admittance of what he did, despite how wrong and terrible it was. I actually really liked that. It was a really great game. Really awesome 4 chapters. It was great, honestly. I loved it. I do have to thank my friend again, Hoodie Bunny, for her telling me about this game. It's really, really fucking nice. Fucking thanks. Wasn't that scary, but it was a really great story. Really, really interesting how it just brings a question about how the human mind can do things like this when put through tremendous amounts of stress and trauma and that kind of stuff. And it really just, it's interesting. It's interesting because this actually can happen to people, and it has happened to people, which just makes it all the more interesting of a story, because it could happen to anyone. But thank you all. This has been Stories Untold, and it was fucking great. I loved every second of it. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.